Nowadays, as a teenager, one of the major obstacles faced by us is love. That's an obstacle? I just knew that. If I had a crush on someone, but I can't marry her due to several practical reasons that do not allow me to, such as age, finance, and so on, plus the environment that I'm living in, many of my friends couple. You know couple? All right. Girlfriend, boyfriend, I love you. Oh, understand. So what should I do? Thank you.
Bismillah. Be positive. Love itself is not haram. To have a feeling towards someone is not something that is bad. It's okay. So long as you will use that in the lawful manner. So long as you will approach the right persons to get, the appropriate, procedure to get married to that person, because that's the only relationship which is acceptable in Islam. So whether it is, what is it called again? Couple. The questioner has some negativity in his question, like, what if I'm in love with someone, but all the surrounding and everything is like impossible to get married? Be positive, fight for it, talk to the parents, approach the right person, do what it takes, and be positive in approaching the family members through your relatives, and try to get the right relationship. But if you can't, for any other reasons, which I cannot find anything that's really preventing you from having the appropriate relationship, then the Prophet ﷺ told us to fast, because fasting will curb your desire, will make you stay away from that, desire. As regards to sometimes when we fall into this kind of relationship and feelings, to release these desires and to release these feelings, sometimes we go into the inappropriate manners, like we discussed briefly about internet addiction. Now it's on the rise, pornography and so on and so forth, because you keep on looking at that person, you keep on engaging with him, you keep on going out with him. So the end result would be what? Sexual relief. You wanted to relieve your sexual desire, which is natural. And the problem with that is that the more you keep staring at that which is unlawful, the more addictive you will become. And now it's not about spiritual solution that we are seeking, not only spiritual solution that we wanted to provide. Now neuroscientists even are telling us that the more you stare at that which is provocative, the more it will become habitual. And you will get addicted to it to an extent that today I'm receiving emails from married couple, from married people. Already the lawful is next to you, yet they can't help but go either on pornography or visiting massage houses, or go into the actual zina. And that is the end result of pornography. I know some people who, some knowledgeable people will say it is better than zina. Watch these things, it's better than zina. Earlier, people used to give that advice because they didn't know about the science of addiction, of pornography addiction. Now we knew that the end result of watching pornography will be no way but zina, because you will not be satisfied anymore with what you are watching. You will not be satisfied. You will watch certain type of porn, and then you will escalate, and you will go even to the weirdest, the most dirty of all of these kind of images, because you can't feel satisfied anymore with the type of porn that you used to watch in the past. And the end will be what? Acting out. Acting out. So the same thing applies for the person who fall in love with a sister and who can't get married to her. What would be the other alternatives for them? Go outside together, and shaitan will come and tell you, just go together but don't touch her hands. You talk from far distance. Take her to this store or that store, take her to that restaurant. And then later on the shaitan will tell you, only touch her hand. Simple, no zina, just touching. They didn't know that the Prophet ﷺ said the eyes commit zina, and their zina is the stare. And the hands commit zina, and the zina is the touching. And later on, the private part will confirm or deny. So be careful. So you have to go to the right channels. You have to fight for that person in an appropriate manner. And if you can't, then follow the advice of the Prophet ﷺ. Fast and curb your desire. May Allah protect us and our children. Ameen.
Amin.